So we have the new LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and also LR Super Saiyan Vegeta banners up here on Dokkan, which since I've been selling on mainly the Goku one for a while, I sort of don't like it as much as I thought I was going to. But I'm not going to put my personal thoughts in this. I'm just going to look at sort of how the banner is going to be for everyone sort of thing. So with my I guess my performance on these banners, I went, I think roughly 3.6k, roughly, on Goku's banner. And at the start with, I thought it was a really good banner because there's a lot of good units on here. But for me in the end, it was really bad. Yeah, like I said, we'll go through this in sort of, I guess, technical point of view. So basically how we're going to look at this is like, how good is this Goku, right? So like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and also Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I would say they're definitely top 5 units in the game. So something for them is obviously a must, I would say. Do is actually a really good, really good banner unit as well. So I guess that makes his banner a little bit better than Vegeta's one. But there is other units here. So obviously this Goku here is an incredible unit as well. He's on a lot of teams, which I guess that makes him even more beneficial to have. So yeah, like for example, if you look at in terms of like the future, Realm of Gods is going to be really big by the end of the year. Obviously because we've got Super coming back. So I think the stocks for him are definitely going to rise. So pulling him now is definitely a huge win. Who else we got? So we got this Goku as well, which this Goku, he's slowly fallen off. And that's obviously because we're not really getting that many events that are like very long term. So obviously this Goku is more designed for what do you call it, Festival Battle. So any long term content for him, he's gonna absolutely cook in. If it's short term, he can still do okay, but it's not as good as what he used to be. But he's still a good unit overall. These guys, depending if they do get their EZA, which I'm assuming they will, they'll probably be an incredible unit again. Same thing, they're more, I guess, well, they can probably, depending on the EZA, they can probably do short-term content, but they're sort of aimed for long-term content again. But I think with the EZA coming up, they can definitely cook. It should arrive maybe for part 2. But since Dokkan now is only doing 2 parts, we're not getting an EX part or 3. Like, yeah, because we used to have 3 parts then an EX part. But it sounds like now we're just getting the 2 parts, which is a little bit weird. But apparently we're going to get the same amount of content. So I have to go, wait and see for that. This Broly, he used to be good. Not really anymore. Gohan Beast can still definitely perform very well. Yeah, I don't know where I'd rank him. He's definitely not in the top 10. But he can still be helpful for like all the old Red Zone stages that got revamped. So I guess he can still be classified as a good unit. This Goku Mini I'd say is fairly mid. Glorio mid. This Vegeta surprisingly is, I'd say, good again. And this is the big if you have the Super Saiyan 3 LR Vegeta. So if you have this Vegeta, then the mini Vegeta is going to absolutely cook. So I guess it depends. If you don't have this Vegeta, then the other one is mid again. So let's have a look at this Vegeta's banner. So I think this one could be slightly better depending how you look at it or the units you need. So this Vegeta I'd probably say is ranked slightly below Goku, the new Goku. Not by much, but just a little bit. This Goku Black can absolutely still cook in events as well. Same thing, I think, with Realm of Gods potentially getting a huge buff towards when Super Beerus drops, the anime drops. I think he'll definitely cook again. Yet again, we'll have to wait and see for that. But I think he can still be very good in a lot of content. This Frieza, I'm a little bit on the defensive. He can be sort of good in some events, but it's not a lot he's very useful in, to be honest. This Broly can obviously still do not okay damage, but he can definitely tank fairly good depending how you use him. I wouldn't say he's a good unit. I'd say he's above mid to good, if that makes sense. The Gammas can obviously do a lot more now with I guess Superhero Team got revamped. So I guess if you're running on superheroes, which obviously you're sort of meant to, they can cook, especially with the Gamma 1 and 2 EZAs. You run them all together and you're cooking. Super Saiyan, yeah, we're going to talk about it. This Super Saiyan Goku obviously got an easy A for the countdown celebration, and I'd say he's fairly good. I haven't really seen much talk about him, like on Twitter and that, but I think he's a very good unit. This Piccolo Mini, I think is definitely good as well, but I wouldn't really... I don't know, because I think you can still get him on this banner as well, I'm pretty sure, for Goku, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just he's featured on this banner, which does sort of suck, because if you're guaranteed a feature animation, it could just be Piccolo, which is good, but it's not the best. So looking at both these banners, I think no matter what, whoever you summon for, they're just must summons. Each banner has it, positives and negatives, but I think all up, no matter what you summon for, you're gonna get really good luck. Well, not good luck, but you're gonna get really good chance of getting someone good. Because like they're pretty much fairly well balanced, I would say. There's not, like, both these banners, I can't see one going, yep, this one is a definite summon, and this one you can skip. I can't see that. If I had to, like, slightly lean to more, probably the Goku's banner, only because Goku is slightly better. I think that's the only reason I'd slightly go for this one, but even for Vegeta, this banner is still incredibly good. So yeah, that's probably going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys summon on these banners, and if you got the Goku, or you got Vegeta, stuff like that. And yeah, if you guys like this video and want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as a win the next one.